Good.
All right, we're live.
We're live.
And we are live.
How's it going, bud?
It's going, man.
It's
So
good to know.
your album just released today.
Indeed.
How do you feel?
I'm feeling pretty psyched about it, man. I'm lighting incense while I'm talking to you.
Word.
Yeah.
So I guess what we're gonna do is we're just gonna talk about what your thought process was during the making of it,
Mm-hmm.
and then just go through the track list. Give us your thoughts on each track and stuff.
Yeah. That sounds good.
All right. So, what were you thinking when you made the album? Like, how did you start about the brainstorm in it?
Well, like I guess I was saying before we went live, it started out, the notion was that I was gonna stick to my more underground roots, like in Guerrilla bars, and sort of go all out in every verse. That was the whole idea, just like bragging rights, just finessing the skill and shit.
Yep.
And I want to say like between halfway and three quarters of the album, of the production of it, I started leaning towards that new school element of just like more free flow and running off of emotion rather than bars after bars, which is what I'm used to.
Yep.
Um,
And you did a little bit of that on the album, but
yeah, and like I said, it's like a good half of the album. That was my mindset, kind of like I was initially trying to make a sequel to Gorilla Bars.
yep.
I didn't know how to go about that because that album was a lot more. I think for me, it was more about bringing different concepts together and how we put it together with the track list and stuff, transitioning. And I tried to do that with this album, but I guess there was a lot more going on in my life. It was more of an emotional time. It
Yeah.
started
Yeah.
before COVID. It dragged because of COVID.
Right.
We've lost a lot of people since then. Since I started making this album, it's just you know, it going through the motions. I guess it
Um.
ended on more of a dark note. If we're gonna do an overall, um, want me to talk about it now. Like I want to say it started very light, it got even lighter, and then it just kind of went downhill, like on the dark side, more or
As
less.
do many of our projects.
Yeah, I mean that's kind of our roots. We started off doing more horror rap and all that.
Yep. But I mean, even just like the concepts, um, you showed like your rural, like Vermont roots in the
Definitely.
beginning.
That was another thing. I decided to go more yeah, kind of like go coming back home with it, just original. And I didn't do a lot of that. Yeah, very rural. And I didn't do a lot of that in the first album, honestly.
Yep.
It was just oh, barking. I thought you were throwing sound effects in there.
No,
Um,
man.
I honestly, that the Gorilla Bars was more cinematic driven,
Yep.
kind of like a like reasonable doubt type thing. How it like it's like each track was like a movie sequence, like
Right?
scene after
Yeah.
scene.
No, I can definitely see that,
Yeah, whereas
especially
this,
like the cool world
yeah,
aspect
dude,
of it, and
totally, yeah.
the gut like
Fucking Who Framed Roger Babbitt up in this bitch.
um Gunsmoke.
Yeah.
You know, yeah, I can definitely see that with Guerrilla bars.
Yeah, and I tried to use a lot of the same elements for this album. It was just more, like I said,
You were going through an
stuck in
evolution.
a loop. Yeah, and I had an epiphany, and I decided I wanted to go a different direction. And by doing that, I took the original tracks and the newer tracks, and I tried to make them
More
relevant to each
homogenized.
other. Vermontionized. There you go.
Vermont. What did you say?
I thought that's just. I thought you
No,
said
I said homogenized.
homogenized, fermentricized, and then
That sounds too close to infanticide.
Yeah,
Killing a bunch of babies over there.
something like that.
Sorry to
Shit's creeping up on me.
I
just took me a fat old bong right before this. If you want to start playing the album, that'd be awesome.
All right. What song should I play first?
Oh, jeez. I thought you were going to decide.
Come on. Give me, like, what are you most proud of?
Yeah. Is that what you want to do?
No, not today. I'll go with this one.
There you go.
Shout out to my man that brought the fire in here tonight. Oh, what you think you on, hey? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh?
First off, who tryna get high? All I need is the G-A-M-E. Followed by a dank ass G, just left no hoes. Hit the copper, eighth of the Izzy OG. Now let it burn slowly. Come on, bro, you know me. Put the roach in the bone, it's almost gone. Like my girl throwing, and I'm on walk, just call me Neil Armstrong. The world is the black natural hair, and I am the cone. Shit is getting tough to get through, so I just ET that phone home. When I'm feeling depressed, I won't lie, it's kinda hard to say that I'm blessed. But I know what I'm going through is nothing but a life test that will never leave me hanging like some breath. Yo, weed stops me from feeling less. About everyday things I stress on the daily, but I pray to spark and hope for the best. But nevertheless,
ACID.
we smoking that pound. I even moved to Cali to grow it from the ground. Goddamn, why is the world hating on me? I'm just chilling with two wings in the ground, hoping that coordinate sound. But for now, Dizzy, bring that hook back around. Yeah, this is how it sounds.
Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh?
I'm deep in the cut and I'm singing what's good, but nobody really wanna keep the peace. Many people are bugging, the speakers are busted. If you're gonna cover that beef for me, so keep it with the key to release the beast. But I'm wondering who's he? Maybe the reef from puffing got me lost in a blue dream. Ooh-wee. Rolling deep, I'm low with a sea with a dudgy blowing tree. Hoping to notice me, I'm growing the seeds. What the fuck you smoking, G? Must be joking, we got the chronic and the hydroponic. And oh my god, I'm sticking up the closet. If you want it, I'm on it. We're picking up the pace of catching more rings than Sonic. Al Pacino with Sour Diesel, Skywalker with Christopher Walken. The Agent Orange, Strawberry Coffin with a roller with Crypto and Molly. So out of this world, that's alien OG. Like Christmas morning, handled it more reef than every house with a door in your street. Wanna buy some balls? Negative rolls to the 40 OE, but I'm recording your beat. Never let it brainwash, cause the food for thought. You better watch the poison you eat. Oh, and the noise that you speak, yeah, we roll that blue cheese. Crack open a fresh package of backwoods where the bud is that good. I can feel the music flow through me.
Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna try it, eh? Rolling and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest heights. Who wanna wanna try it?
I'm elated, slanging J's adjacent to the celebration. I got acres full of haze. My neighbors ask me what it's laced with. I'm the highest high when I fry an dose of acid on collab tracks. My raps blast with dose and acid. I got dizzy on the hook. I'm a grizzly for the book. A busy mother hustler brother. I got 60 in the books. I'm a quantum earner, not a burner. Eat it if I need it. Not fiending for the green leaves. Please don't ask me where the weed is. A detox master. My Reeboks bastards. When barefoot and shirtless, I rebirth faster. Magic mushrooms by the kilo. I reload my bin still. We push that Maui Wowie from Hilo to Princeville. H might be an average rapper, likely a savage stacker. Rightly, I only yap on tracks that will be massive classics. I am the highest. I have the tightest rhymes. Yes, I don't just eat these weak MCs. I completely digest.
Loving and riding, smoking and vibing, getting the highest. Who wanna try it?
Yeah.
Right, eh?
I figured I should play that first since you just mentioned how you took a bong rip off camera and all.
Yeah. Perfect.
So yeah, man.
Highest, man. That was highest featuring Dizzy Wright, Acid, and Intrinsic, and basically, yeah.
That's it. But it was tight.
Originally, it was who the hell? I think it was just a collaboration track.
It was gonna be like a cipher or something.
Something like that, and then it Will Glass, aka Intrinsic, let me use this track for this album. Bless me with shit. Yeah,
that's dope. You got quite a few big features on here.
Yeah, and that was another thing I kind of used. I mean, I just like it. It's more of a bucket list for me, you know.
Who
just
can you collaborate with?
Yeah, it's just cool. And
Yeah.
I don't care that I spend hard-earned money on the shit. And I'm not rich or anything, but we fucking make it happen. We even do this shit as Jink Sync. It's like, we're not fucking rich rappers. We just fucking work hard for it. And there was another thing that I wanted for this album that as a sequel for Guerrilla Bars. Like Guerrilla Tape was just going to be fucking chock full of features.
Yeah.
I thought it just felt right because it was just another long album. I think Guerrilla Bars was 19 or 20 tracks, something like that. But
you're staying busy.
yeah. This is around. No, Guerrilla Bars was 20. This is around
23 tracks.
23, but I want to say 19 because you got like
couple interludes.
Yeah, interludes and intro. Yeah. But it's still full album.
I like how you started it with like just you, because that kind of like showed, I can do this by myself.
Most of the tracks. You mean?
Yeah. But I like how you started it with just you.
Yeah.
And then like just jump out the gate with a bunch of features.
Yeah. Definitely. Because that's sort of how it was intended. And honestly, the first minus the intro, the first few tracks were the first few tracks that were made for the album. And I remember I was going through different phases at the time, like especially before the pandemic, going into it, like you're hanging out with a lot of people.
Yeah.
You have a lot more connections to the outside world, and that, I mean, it just fucking, it brings you down, man. It sets you in the mood.
Yeah. So with Bottom Shelf, the music video.
Yeah.
Like that had like a little party scene, right? I'm not mixing up the videos.
Yeah, I was actually at Richard's house, aka Roughneck. A few of those shots. But yeah, that was actually, I want to say that that particular music video was shot three different occasions. So this track was originally the first two verses. And then I just wanted to add something different with the third verse. I just felt like I was going through a point where I felt like I was evolving as an artist.
Yeah.
Like I was able to slide syllables a little bit quicker and more precise. And before then, it was more about bars, whether it be funny or, rude.
Make people outraged or laugh.
Yeah, man. Like
Depending on.
I've always had like an R.A. the Rugged Man or Jaron Benton sort of sense of humor with my rhymes, even like G. Mosky.
Yeah.
Just the way it's just shock rap, I guess. But not to the point where like Necro. Like we get dirty and shit, but we wouldn't make like a whole album based on that. So,
No, yeah, and
like that, but that's where we lie as far as our I mean, like, I want to say like our music and my music is kind of
right.
like same kind of material for the most part.
I've kind of strayed away from that lately, but
What with all the political stuff?
Just like where I am religiously and all that. But I haven't
I just like
dispersed of it completely.
I like to entertain, and I think that's fucked up because either you changed a little or you just don't want people to see that side of you in your music.
No, I mean I'm fine with I'm fine with them listening to my older music and stuff.
Yeah.
But I've evolved as well.
Yeah.
Mostly in my thinking.
There you go.
But I'm gonna play the Bottom Shelf music video.
Yeah.
So
It's that bottom shelf. Another bottle's just a cry for help, so bottoms up. Thinking the balls like it's on the house, another round. Knock her back, the only time I'll tell. Bet my bottom dollar with the cards that I'ma tell. Lost myself. Another bottle's just a cry for help, so bottoms up. Thinking the balls like it's on the house.
Coasting off the bottom shelf booze and the lineup, and I'm coasting off the bottom shelf booze. Fuck with the bottom shelf.
Crazy as hell with this rap, I'm splitting your head like raising the hell of the axe. I'm swinging instead, I'm making it sell, get it back, but it was the pen. So market yourself, get some ads and distribution. Y'all play it yourself like the cast if this is the end. No breaking the spell that a cast will grip in the pen. You taking the L, this my craft, just listen to Ken. I break up my shell, get you capped, I'm triggering him. A live wire, the bomb, he a flashbang, missing a pin. A Rottweiler, a boxer, bull mastiff mixed with a pit. You a rat in a race, get back in the lane, a snap and a savage. Go ape, you be catching the case like baggage claim. Move like Cassius Clay, you know what's tech invasive, fragmentate. Hang with classic of dames, who go flash at the blades and frag grenades like it backs at the lanes. Do an acid embrace the basket case, taking taps like a taste. Supernatural shapes and patterns change. It's the bottom shelf, another bottle's just a cry for help, so bottoms up. Thinking the balls like it's on the house, another round. Knock her back, the only time I'll tell. Bet my bottom dollar with the cards that I'ma tell. Lost myself, another bottle's just a cry for help, so bottoms up. Thinking the balls like it's on the house.
Coasting off the bottom shelf booze and the lineup, and I'm coasting off the bottom shelf.
Flip the script like I'm selling screenplays. You acted on stage where traps are all placed. I'm a dragon erased to a passing you flames. Get a piece of your ass to replace. Skin grafted in face. Punch lines like a Japan haymaker. Collabing on tape. Cap the caveman. Passing the cape and you catch it evade. Get dragged to my cave. Then you shackle the cage with the bats and the snake. snake. Sicking my teeth with bad blood, that's Dracula's veins. Squeezing arms and no blood pressure gauges packing the mateys. Front of my prophet underground like it's crack in the 80s. Slow but attract, no debate and choking the gas in my chamber. Got rapping down to a science grown in the lab in the basement. Restraining audio files and ropes that'll strap some Mercedes. The strangest audio file with sociopathic behavior. You janky copping my style of smoking, you catching the vapor. So well adapted to hate, more potent than wax in the paper. Riding you too tight to pedal, so then you dab in the pavement. It's that bottom shelf. Another bottle's just to cry the house of bottoms up. Thinking the balls like it's on the house another round. Knock her back, the only time I'll tell. Bet my bottom dollar with the cards that I would tell. Lost myself. Another bottle's just to cry the house of bottoms up. Thinking the balls like it's on the house.
Coasting off the bottom shelf booze and the colada. And I'm coasting off the bottom shelf booze. Fuck with the bottom shelf.
I hate how I cut the milk scene out. I originally got milk all over that fucking countertop.
I'm drinking to get it again, go fit it, feel the pressure and never go make it to real the record and making it famous and taking it cheddar and shaking the kids like a rat to the fed and the cash and paid him back in the basement, a racket and break it, so face it. You picking the poison, don't chase it. You spit him a poison, a bed at the bottom, I hit him a lick in the gym, and jacket the market, the book is you need to get friends in the fame, but they put you away, make it no jacket, the market, the book, just like it, they got the casino for Jesus, so give me a reason to defeat my demons, to feed them, feed it for energy, leaving the best to be deep in depression, but living in meaning, afraid of a state offended for everything, breathing with nothing but heat, with it, speaking my piece, and be deep in the cup of the beef, and the meaning, get up in the beat. Hurts in the pain of the music about us and break it to pieces. Don't tell them name it abuse my kindness and take it for weakness. The circle of prayer, the movement, the sound of the wake up and sleeping. That's affirmative image.
Sitting on a toilet.
I know.
The pain of the music about us and break it to pieces. Don't tell them name it abuse my kindness and take it for weakness. The circle of prayer, the movement, the sound of the wake up and sleeping. That's affirmative image. Fetal cadavers and claiming the region. That bottle shelf. Feel like a zombie in a hollow shell. So blind, the time to follow when they hard to tell. That's why I get around like ain't nobody else. Got my bottle from the bottom shelf, but I feel like a zombie in a hollow shell. So blind, the time to follow when they hard to tell. That's why I get around like ain't nobody else. Got my bottle from the bottom shelf, but I feel like a zombie in a hollow shell. So blind, the time to follow when they hard to tell. That's why I get around like ain't nobody else.
Bam. Voila.
Yeah. So I mean, I'm seeing a pattern here. You know what that is? Yeah.
Between tracks.
Yep.
Okay.
Weed.
Oh. Yeah, there is a lot of that in at least 3 of my solo videos.
Yep.
I think I have 4 or 5 of them right now.
Word. So, do you have a music video coming out soon for another track on the Guerrilla tape, or is that going to be for an upcoming project?
Yes and yes. So I'm doing a music video with Brett North. We've tried and failed a couple times for the meetup part of it. Like we're on opposite schedules. He works nights and I'm day. And so I mean, we pretty much got that finished up now. I just have to get the footage from him, and we're gonna send it out to whoever we decide to chop it up. And that is the song "So This, So That" on the Guerrilla tape. But also, I'm gonna start another video. Start shooting for another video pretty soon, like in the next week. And that's going to be on my next, I want to say on my EP. Like, so I have this album.
Yep.
Just to get off topic a little bit with this, of discussion.
That's fine.
At hand. So besides this, I have 2 other albums, a various artist album and a featured album. And then I have 2 EPs. And I believe I'm just going to have another music video set up for EP, probably going to drop before the end of the year. And then the EP is just gonna drop 2022. Yeah.
Word.
So
And
I
you
have a
get-
lot of videos lined up.
Yeah, and you have
Hours.
other projects that are in the works and ready, like being released soon too.
Yeah, many of them. I want to say, yeah, three,
Yep.
and yeah, in that process of being released. Many others being made.
So to get kind of on topic but off topic, Two Nuts with copyright.
Yeah.
That's definitely not the first time you've had a feature with him.
No, the first time was 2010. I want to say 2010 or 2011. Can't remember. I think it was 2010. That was when we lived at Rusty's. 2010 and 11. I remember I lived in Brattleboro 2012. But yeah, copyright, Burn MD, and was it DJ Shalem on the cuts?
Yeah.
The
Which is crazy. Those are like definitely like, oh, that was on my bucket list.
Yeah, and it's always, I think you can kind of agree, but whenever we get multiple people on a track, that's kind of
Yeah.
a huge like breath of fresh air.
Like listening to DJ ADM and Shalem and Adverse and Shalem back in high school and stuff.
Yeah.
So like that was dope having him do the cuts. And then having Burn MD show up with copyright at like in the backwoods of my uncle's house and stuff. That was something else.
Just out of nowhere. I didn't even honestly, I didn't even know who he was at that point. And
I was stoked. I was stoked. I had
I knew all the other dudes he was touring, like Jizza and Keith Murray and shit.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
No, man, I was stoked for copyright. Like, man, what was the album? He like had a remix from a Jay-Z song. It's all bootlegged beats and stuff. But I bought it at Turn It Up. And I found him and I played the crap out of that CD, like in my Forerunner and even in my Corolla. I'm pretty sure I got it when I was still in high school.
What CD again? If you ever played it when I was in the car, I would remember that shit.
Yeah. 1 second. Copy.
Because maybe like I had probably heard his music in an earlier year, but didn't really know who he was. For me, that was who else? I want to say both Slug and Aesop Rock. I heard
Cruise Control. Mixtape
Volume
Volume 1 came out in 2005, so it was just after I graduated.
Yeah. No, I remember that shit. That was like around the same time I discovered Monsters in the Closet, like Swollen Members.
Yeah.
For me.
Well, I had Heavy for a while.
Oh, really? Is it that old?
And Monsters in the Closet. And that was like 10th, 11th grade. But I heard them before because I tried getting the Heavy album.
Yeah.
And it was just the instrumental. I didn't realize it until I got home.
I still have that. The Heavy album with the instrumental bonus or CD or whatever. That's hilarious.
Yeah, man. So Do you have dinner or something going?
Me?
Yeah.
No, keep going.
All
We
right.
didn't really talk about this video.
Which the video I just played?
Yeah, we were talking about other bullshit.
Yeah, talk about bottom shelf. How you got Brad, right? Is that
Yeah, Brad Vasey. He yeah, he pretty much shot and edited. I want to say with the help of Jibba in the last scene, 'cause they came through for the last time to shoot the video, and
Yep.
that was at that place I was living and when I was working at a gas station and living right next door and shit.
Ah.
You know, if you remember that. They came there because I guess they came up to also see that go meet up with that D French guy up in St. Albans. So that was I don't know, two birds with one stone sort of situation.
Yeah.
So yeah, the lighting in that third, I wasn't too thrilled about it, but I thought it was kind of funny. As time went on, I kind of it grew on me and shit. But
The part with the cereal, or
no, like there's a scene where you can see an arm for one of them holding up the light. You can
man,
see
I
the
didn't even
atoms
notice
and
that.
shit.
Now
I
people gotta like go through that and be like, I saw it, and put the time mark in there in the comments.
honestly the bat. Okay, yeah, there are a few scenes that I told him I wanted to keep, and or they just weren't shot the way I thought they would be. So when I was sitting on the toilet eating a bowl of cereal, my pants were down, and all you could see was my underwear. I
Man,
wanted them to like get down there to like. You don't have to see anything, you know, it might be a little dark, but like you got to see where you can imagine where the grundle is and shit, and like you know, just a third of the, you know, from where I am right here, and you know that's where my boxers are, and the rest of it, you know, just at that angle.
yeah.
But
So, yo, I knew you were in the bathroom though, and I was just
you
like,
could
what
tell
the-
it's
what
a
the hell?
bathroom. It was a little hard to tell if it was a toilet at first, and I wanted it to be funny. And Basie's actually one of those guys where he likes the funny shit.
Yeah,
He's good at it if you work with him. I just was not. I guess I don't know. He was kind of taking the role, and I was not being assertive enough. Like, hey, I want it done this way or that way. When I poured the bowl of cereal, I purposely got milk all over the fucking place. I tried making it look as clumsy as possible. Like I poured the Fruity Loops in, and they just went all over the counter. You saw that.
how long were you there afterwards? Did it get sour?
Oh, that's true. No, man. Actually, we did it within like a half an hour, maybe 45 minutes. So in the end, I had a really warm bowl of milk, and I'm just holding on to it the whole time, putting it down, eating it and shit while they're filming and shit. I put it
Sounds
down when I was
gross.
in front of the microphone with the glasses on, looking like a fucking white rat Ray Charles.
Then you took a hit of a roach right at the end of your.
I did not like. Okay, so that was. I have no idea, man. I wish it was just a fucking. It was a whole blunt, but you know, you had like. I think Vasey was smoking it. Who's the other guy?
Jibba?
John? No, is his name John Rich?
Okay, that sounds right.
Jack the Rich. You familiar with him? You know that A God guy, that rapper A God. I think he did a whole album produced by Jack the Rich, and he's like part of So 802 or some shit. He's like one of the producers. like him and Basie are close or whatever. So there's all three of them there. I forgot to mention that. Yeah. It was kind of cool. I like hearing a lot of Bone Thugs thrown around. Man, like my last album, it was more compared to like the contrast between songs, man. Like it was compared to Reasonable Doubt. Like so you have Jay-Z and then Illmatic and Nas.
Yeah.
I don't feel like I'm anything like either of them. I mean, I listened to Nas a lot when I was younger. I wasn't a huge Jay-Z fan, but I listened to him.
but
I wasn't a fan to the point where
who else was he influenced by?
fed off
Like,
his energy. Huh?
who else was he influenced by though? Like Big L.
Honestly,
Campbell.
I really like Jay-Z's earlier shit before Reasonable Doubt. Like, he was doing the kind of shit that I did in Guerrilla bars, where it was a lot of bars. It was like on the grid, you know, very accurate rhyming, and then like little fast fucking spurts of energy. You know, like it wasn't like constant chopping, but like fast tongue twists and shit in between slower shit.
Sounds more like Big L to me.
Like Big L too. Actually, dude, you've done it a lot in your older shit too.
Yeah, I guess.
It's sort of like because Freestyle Fellowship, a lot of them dudes do that.
Yeah, and I do. They influence me a lot. So
Or like J5 type shit. I felt like
those guys too, man. They
it
influenced me
as
hard.
well. Yeah, the freestyling definitely from Freestyle Fellowship, but like a lot of the actual, because like when we're making albums, dude, we're pretty much listening to the same shit. Went back in the day when we were making our old shit, we're for the most part listening to a lot of the same music, and that's how we're able to match our cadence, I guess.
Yeah. I mean, I listen to the same people. I don't know if I listen to the same stuff all the time.
You? Dude, I'm totally different than what I used to be. I don't even listen to hip hop half the time.
Well, same here. I listen to audio books and podcasts.
Yeah, okay, that is totally different. I used to read books a lot, and now I don't. But I used to read books, and now you're fucking listening to fucking audiobooks.
All the time.
I gotta get on that fucking kick, because I still have your account and everything, and however many fucking books you have. But, like, honestly, I think
what do you think?
I think we should make that music video.
For what?
That'll be the first step. We don't live near each other anymore, so we don't converse a lot. We don't pick each other's brains enough. That makes the music a little more
distant.
Distant, yeah. We're kind of.
I think we should parse out a time, and then I go there for a week or something, and just we write and record an EP or something.
Yeah, totally. We just have all the beats, at hand.
Yep, and just sit down and bust it out.
And that's something like I haven't done in a long time. Most collaborations are either, if they're like a bigger name, they're bought out, or anybody local. It's online. Not a lot of people will meet up in a studio and shit.
So yeah, I think we should do that.
Yeah.
Let people know where to find you. I'm gonna exit out with the Muddy Water music video.
Is that gonna be the last one? Only 3 tracks.
Yeah, give them a little tickle.
So just my solo tracks then, huh?
Yeah, but tell them like who else is on there, like, so they can get excited. so they can go and listen to the album themselves.
Okay. Yeah. Do a little tease.
Besides, I played Highest to begin with, so that was a collaboration.
Yeah. Yeah. I forgot about that.
So
Tongue ties and teases.
hit him, Idos. Smack him like you're Red Man.
Huh?
I'll slap the shit out you. You haven't seen his I think it's his latest music video. I think it's like a year or two old though.
now.
But yeah.
Yeah, I've seen it. He's
Yeah.
just fucking smacking people on the street and shit.
Hit him.
Yeah.
Yeah, Idos.
Muddy Water, and I'll admit it's not a very derivative title.
It's muddy.
It's muddy. It's like one letter away from a very fucking popular term from the 50s. So it's like, not very derivative. And when I start, like, I guess when I was naming some of these tracks, Bottom Shelf was clever because it was more of like a metaphor. It's the way I felt at the time. Just kind of, rock bottom, low.
Yeah.
Low spot in my life. Low
Rock
plate.
gut.
Rock gut. Just sitting in the pit of my gut. Muddy Water. Definitely
I like the aerials and
Ragged
stuff,
Edges.
man. The video.
Yeah. Yeah, I like
those.
that. The drone shots and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah. This was mostly all shot. So, yeah. Okay. So this one was actually shot in Springfield. I don't know where else it was. I think it was all in Springfield, Vermont. Whereas the last one was Burlington and Westminster and somewhere else. Just all over the place.
And somewhere else. I don't know
I
where.
think Springfield also, because we went to a head shop or something like that in the video. Just because Brad knew some people who
Who would let you guys shoot there?
Yeah, without having to sign some kind of location
Agreement.
Yeah.
Man, I print those out anyway. Just in case.
Good idea.
But at any rate, so let them know who else is featured on the album, where they can find it. I put the link in the description below. So
Perfect. Well, so the album, it's obviously on Bandcamp, idos.bandcamp.com. Front page, get it on there. I get the money directly, but you can buy it on Amazon and iTunes. Do you buy on Spotify?
no,
No, it's not like that.
but you just download it. You download it and the artist gets more money.
Yeah.
So there's that.
You can Amazon and Apple Music that shit, and Crypto Man gets the trickle down. Trickle down. We gotta, yeah. Well, I trust you. That's why I have you do manager work.
I'm working, man.
That's what, I mean, otherwise I would have tried to fix or redo the whole ASCAP BMI thing. It's just a little weird. Like
It's
there,
definitely funky.
It's there. The information is just a little fucked up.
You can buy it at iTunes and Amazon. You can stream it at Apple Music and Spotify and YouTube.
Yeah, and that's the Guerrilla tape, and spelled Guerrilla tape.
Yeah, I screwed that up first time.
Yeah, just a little play on words, like guerrilla warfare, but kind of jacking the Gorilla Tape logo. And
The actual Gorilla Tape, not
Actual Gorilla
your
Tape.
not your album, the Gorilla Tape.
nah. The little Gorilla Glue.
All right. So you want people to follow you at Twitter or
Oh, we
Facebook
signing
or
off
something?
here?
Yeah,
We're
but
signing off? Oh, I thought we were
Yeah,
going to
but-
watch the last
but-
video.
no, I am. I'm gonna play the last video, and
Oh,
then
okay.
and then we'll say our goodbyes off air. All right.
Yeah, perfect.
All right. Well, where can people find you on Twitter?
You can find me twitter.com at the real iDose, and that's the same at Facebook. It's facebook.com at the real iDose.
And I'm
Or-
Crypto Man,
You know,
and you can follow me at Twitter at is it VT Hip Hop at VT. Shit, I don't know where you can follow me.
VT Hip Hop Tyler Colford. Some shit. Well, my other handles, you can find me on Instagram at mc.idos. Subscribe to my page, YouTube. Just type in iDose, EYEDOS.
Yeah, it is, and mine is at VT Hip Hop at VT Hip Hop on Twitter. I'm not on Facebook, so don't bother messaging me there or hit me up or wishing me a happy birthday or none of that.
I tried. I sent a link with the short bus.
I didn't see it because I'm not on Facebook.
It was
anymore.
something like me quoting the chorus, drinking my drink on a Saturday night, not a cloud in the sky, and the sky so bright. No, star so bright.
Yeah, you got it.
How the fuck's it go again?
Drinking my drink on a
Oh,
Friday
the
night.
star so
On a
bright.
Saturday night, not a cloud in the sky, the stars so bright, spinning round and round,
Stars
stars passing me by, drinking my drinking, getting high.
Oh yeah, I sent a link.
All
I just
right.
like the front cover. It's funny. You got Otto driving a short bus and you in the back. Someone else.
I changed his skin color, so hopefully I won't get sued.
Yeah, it's like blue or something. Some
Ah.
weird off color, like that would never be a skin color. But then again, the Simpsons,
They're yellow.
look is yellow. The only actual, I don't know, it's hard to say. And
He's
you have
not a
Pooh.
Smurf.
They got rid of a poo.
Yeah, well, cultural appropriation or something like that.
Yo,
All right, you ready for the last video?
oh yeah, people been waiting for this.
Oh wait.
Yeah.
Did you ever say who was featured on your album?
Oh, okay, I'm gonna say it now.
Who's actually on your album?
Well, we talked about copyright. That's on
Yeah.
the 2 Months track. Also got Ciroc, which is more or less a remix because we originally had her on the MET cipher, and we just remixed it and got Coyote Reverie on there because
Yo, their album's fire too, by the way.
yeah, it's different. It's cool.
I am digging that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of like the 70s or something
Yeah.
with America and who else? What's the actress and her brother, right? Her brother was in Born to Be no, the one with Jack Nicholson. Free Riders, or they like dropped acid and had like a
Oh, Easy Rider.
Easy Rider, yeah. What's that guy's name?
Which one?
his
main character.
I think so. And his sister's also an actress, and she was in Barbarella.
Yeah, I can't remember what his name is. I knew
Fonda.
Fonda, Jimmy Fonda.
Yeah.
There we go.
That's what that album reminds me of. It was like those types of times,
it's
like
trippy. Like the
that
whole
time
album,
period.
the whole album's a fucking acid trip, I think.
But no, not just the acid trip aspect, like the time, the era it kind of brings you to, even though it's hip hop and everything.
Oh,
It like brought me to like the time of
anachronistic
yeah
era. It just fits with that. Like, yeah, I know what you mean, but I still feel like that album would be pretty dope to listen to if you dropped an acid tab, man.
probably
Smoke a little DMT.
ayahuasca.
Yeah.
Go on a soul journey.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Features. It's great.
Ciroc.
It's Ciroc, Copyright, Dizzy Wright. We already heard that. I have a track with Mad Child, Slain, and Demrick. And then another track with Terminology and Ren Thomas.
That was pretty fire too.
Yeah. It's just a... Well, we got a few of them. A few more. I'll let you guys figure it out once you check the album out.
Word. Peace out, people.
Yeah.
If it plays, there it is.
There you go.
Gonna make me snap like poetry slams the lines, a lack of reaction. It'll make me laugh. I'm smoking in bed one night, just gas in a mask. Gotta make some cash. I'm throwing these hands and fighting back with a pass. I can escape my rap. I show many fans and bite your raps like your task. Another 16-bit like uncompressed music. It's like a smash packs. You driven the west of the streets with the loose energetic flashbacks. So listen to check out my C's, but a move in a panic past that. The vicious are better lip C's to the lose and the heads are snapbacks. Always strings attached. I'm slashed with shredding axes. Jamming unoffended like Hendrix in heavy traffic. Keeping a stash concealed. Tom Selleck get a ski mask. Do it for mass appeal. All belted through a speed trap. Catch me if you can. I'm back and in the flesh. Keep this joint smoke. Get a rotation like you passed it to the left. Leave your ashes there to rest. Itching to drop like a crack feed. Missing a rock to scratch another head. Give them what you got and see through the things that they do. The people I knew. Watch how I move. Don't sleep or hit snooze. Throwing stones in the water makes the flow sink deep. And throwing mud in the water drifting up shit creek. To think they poison the water in the tap you drink, and then they force you to swallow as the past repeats. It's the king of banging heads, so won't you crown an MC? You never get the same acceptance. I shoot rounds of the beast. To remember it, I made a necklace or two out of their teeth. Put a price on their head and off your new album release. That's a hit, been making records since 2003. Jump me like I'm in debt, I can't be taken out alone. Scoring out the good credit, but get my paper on the low. Knock your block off like a broken piston, flow magician. Rock a flocker with the coke addiction. Loading clips of coalition, focus in the smoke and mirrors. Long barrel with a scope, split your wing like Homer Simpson. Crosshairs on your dome. Jon Snow in Northern Winters drew heir to the throne. Think I got my watch right, get started with knives sharp and a rhyming Austin. Every line's alarm in a fire marshal. The entire squad goons turn your computer to a time bomb. And dummies walk through with troubleshooting like a blind marksman. Give them what you got and see through the things that they do. The people I knew. Watch how I move. Don't sleep or hit snooze. Throwing stones in the water makes the flow sink deep. And throwing mud in the water drifting up shit creek.